very welcome back to the show now in today's Style Clinic. We're looking at figure-flattering dresses that highlight your curves in all the right places. Cathy O'Connor is here now and she joins us with 6 looks. They're all from Tempted. Cathy, you're very welcome.
Thank you very much
Great.
indeed. And of course, I should mention it's Tempted size 16 to 28, so it's really about curves for curvy gals.
Very good. And of course, we're going to look at minimising what you want to minimise and accentuating what you like to accentuate.
Exactly.
So Margot's our first model today, and we're talking about cleavage here and minimising it.
Well, exactly. And this, I think, is what Tempted do so well. These really lovely looks that are kind of very sort of fashion-focused in some ways. So before we get onto the dress, let's just look at the jacket. The jacket comes in a number of different colours. It's a really beautiful piece as well. Gorgeous little colours there, really lightweight piece, so it's ideal for just adding a little layer. But of course, we're all about minimising cleavage in this instance. So as you can see on the top of the dress, it's a dark panel on the very top of it, and the advantage of that is that it just means you're going to minimise the amount of area that cleavage may take. As you can see, beautiful botanical print. So again, that means you can just accessorise it in any way that you may wish to, and it's just a very, very flattering look. So it's just about taking the eye where you would like to take it.
Okay, very good. So there are kind of, as you said, tricks when it comes to material and the cuts of dresses and paneling and that type of thing as well.
Well, exactly. And on the basis of what's dark stands back, anything that's dark tends to minimise in that kind of way. So rather than have a lot up here, you're going to minimise in that way. It's a gorgeous style of dress. And of course, we wouldn't be anywhere without a lovely bag. And as you can see, Margaret's going to put the bag in the other hand just so we can see it there. Beautiful style of bag there, which is just lovely.
Practical as well, because it's big and quilted and all that.
Well, exactly. And it just pulls up the kind of burgundy colour that's in the dress. And this, I suppose, is what you know is great about just accessorising these pieces in a really effortless way. And I think Tempted are all about that kind of personal styling, you know, where you go in and they can literally just
take care of you and take you through all the different things.
Exactly, which is what we're all looking for.
Great. Okay, this is Sunita, our next model.
Indeed.
Has she changed her hair?
No, indeed, she's blonde now. So as you can see, gorgeous little dress here. But of course, we're going to just first talk about the cape. This cape is just a really gorgeous piece because you can see it's got that faux fur on it. Anything that's a little bit of element of faux fur injects texture, injects glamour into your wardrobe. And again, a really lovely oversized piece that you can wear in a number of different ways. Around the back, as you can see, it's just this lovely soft piece there. And of course, we're all about the dress this season. And this one is a really great one for minimising hips in particular. As you can see, it's got a lovely plunge neckline, which is fantastic. And the reason this works very well on the hips is that it's got a little bit more fluid fabric around the knee. And so anything, when you've got a little bit more fabric, exactly. So that means that kind of the kick is wider than your hips. But of course, print is also wonderful because the eye doesn't land anywhere in particular. It just absorbs print in a really, really effortless kind of way.
Good. So that's a good idea for overall if you want to just feel a bit more svelte.
Exactly. Just a go-to dress, and it's a faux wrap dress, which is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, right. So you don't have to worry about the wrap and getting it right.
Exactly. And the bag, of course, is a lovely piece because what we've got is this colour, which is just a gorgeous tobacco colour, which is absolutely magnificent, pulling up the tobacco colour in the dress already. Right. It's a lovely little clutch, which is gorgeous.
Right. Thanks, Anita. Thank you very much. Yes, and it's good, that tobacco colour as well as that type that works for different seasons as well.
Exactly, and I think when you're buying something, you really want versatility from it, so adding accessories is a great way of doing it.
Now here is Kate.
And again, just looking really gorgeous, and I think what's really strong about Tempted is they pick pieces that are very, very stylish. We're all about this coating for the first piece. It's this beautiful texturized piece, no lapels, and so it really is a timeless piece, really lightweight fabric. So again, what it's going to do is just be a really easy wear piece that you can wear with jeans or indeed with this gorgeous dress. Around the back then, what you'll see, it just has this lovely texture as well, and then underneath that what we have is a gorgeous dress. This one is really about creating the perfect hourglass kind of silhouette, and the reason it does this is, as you can see on the shoulder, it's got that lovely kind of slightly more defined sort of sleeve. It doesn't have a sleeve, but sleeveless, but slightly more defined.
Yeah, slightly capped out there, isn't it?
Exactly. And then it's got panels down the front of it as well, so it just brings all of the focus to around the waist area, which is gorgeous. The kind of dress, once again, it's all about versatility, that you can wear in a more daytime way, but equally you could make it look very perfect for an occasion wear as well.
Very nice print. It's botanicals, but it's kind of a bit of a wilder, more dramatic, artistic print.
Exactly. And the colour combos are beautiful. And of course, where would we be without a really gorgeous little clutch bag as well?
Mustard colour is everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's a great update for your wardrobe in a really effortless kind of way.
Thanks very much, Kate. Thank you. Yeah, lots of different styles as well in-house in Tempted. I mean, as you say, a more, I suppose, youthful look there, but it depends whatever age you are, it can cater for you.
Well, absolutely. I think what we're all about is just giving a nod to what's in fashion and not being a slave to it. Now, Margot, looking absolutely gorgeous in
Lovely
this dress.
shimmer, yeah.
And this is really one for just elongating the body and making you look a little bit slim. If you want to look your slimmest, very often the best way to do is all wear one colour. Anything that takes the eye in the vertical has this elongating effect on the body. So we have nothing horizontal working on this way. And also what's lovely about it is it has this lovely soft fluid line, and so it just has that kind of gorgeous easy wear shape to it.
It almost looks like there's kind of an overlay in the coat thing, as cape type
Exactly,
effect.
and it's actually
That's
one dress.
part of it.
Yes,
okay.
so it's actually a dress with that over it. The ideal piece if you're going out somewhere, again, one-piece dressing, so easy. It's got the accessory just in terms of that lovely neck detail on it there, so you don't even need to...
And it's lined.
It's lined, exactly, and this necklace comes off if you want to accessorize it in your own way as well. But of course, we've all about the accessories because Tempted is the one-stop shop for everything. We have this gorgeous bag, and what's lovely about that is that it just picks up the silver that's already in the dress.
The shimmer, yeah.
It's just a beautiful, easy wear piece, and I think for a woman who's busy, it's really great to put your hand on one piece in your wardrobe, put it on, and look fantastic.
Margot. Yeah, that's great as well. I like the material, I like the flow in that dress. It's a very easy to travel dress, but I think you'd feel very comfortable and still look very stylish in that all day at a wedding or something. You know, for mother of the bride or someone like that.
Absolutely.
I think equally this one we're looking at here, it's like a chiffon effect, isn't it, on
Isn't it
Sunita?
lovely? And of course, what you'll notice, of course, is that the colour is so beautiful. That magenta is really rich, really good for a lot of our complexions. And what's really good about this, you got a little sheer detail there. So again, you've got your arms covered. But the magic of this dress, Inter, is the tiers. As you can see, the eye doesn't land anywhere in particular, so it has this lovely fluidity to it. So it takes the eye down in it. Really, really
So great
flattering.
for stomach issues, this
Oh,
one.
absolutely. And just for if you've got hips, it's just a great, really slimming kind of effective dress. And again, more as you mentioned earlier, it's all about the comfort factor. It's about putting on things that you feel really fantastic in
A
as
nice
well.
little bag there.
Gorgeous little bag, and of course what we're doing is just pulling up the pewter details that's in the bag, in the little detail on the shoulder
cutesy.
already. But again, just a really lovely piece that you could take out time and time
Work with
again.
lots of different things.
Exactly,
Great.
exactly.
Thank you very much, Sunita. Thank you. So Rosemary Swell and Tempted, she would probably accessorise if you need a hat or different things. They can work those things out.
And that one was from Hat Society.
you
so
get
got really
the
great liaisons. Exactly, exactly.
Which is lovely as well.
So it's just lovely to go in somewhere where they'll just look after you and style you up.
There's a lovely look on Kate.
Isn't it just fantastic? And this, I think, is just, again, a very dramatic kind of dress. We could have put a hat in it if you want to make it more for occasion, but a really, really stylish piece. And loving this dress, of course, because it's got that gorgeous stretch fabric. So if you've got a cleavage, it's going to sit really well. But of course, this is all about focusing on a waist area in particular. So as you can see, it's quite high cut.
Yeah, which is the smallest part.
Exactly, exactly. And then what it has is this lovely oversized skirt in it.
The high-low effect as well, Kathy.
Exactly.
I like that.
So it's got that lovely kind of structure to it. So again, it's going to be very flattering indeed on your hips. As you say, the high-low, which is great for any woman who's not very fond of their legs. This is a really good option as well. Again, a great little bag there. And of course, just all about injecting a little bit of glitz in there as well.
It's a great style. And I think that if the colour of that as well, I mean, it's a very unusual tone and hues in that dress as well. Thanks, Kate.
It has more. Again, it's just slightly unusual, as you say, and just a little bit of depth to it, which
we
is...
see a lot of, on trend, which is lovely, like mustard and all that, but sometimes very good to be unusual in your colouring as well, I think.
Girl, the revolution starts here, people.